Hello and welcome to Katrina's Creations. Today is going to be a reveal of what I got at the 51st Annual Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival. First, I'll tell you a little bit about the festival. It is the oldest in the United States. This is what the cover looked like this year. And as I said, it is the oldest in the United States. This is what the Fairgrounds looks like. So if you missed the video I did last Friday, you can click the link right here and it will kind of give you an overview of all these buildings because Kim and I went into pretty much everything there. But yeah, there's an entrance right here, and then there are numerous barns down here that you can go into. These are animal sheds here because there are 4-H judging going on, and a lot of this was 4-H here. But all of these buildings here, and then this really long building here, as well as buildings over here. These were tents, and tents here. And then at the bottom, there was a bunch of tents over in this area as well. So, this area over here. So this was a sheepdog demonstration. So, what did I get? I had lots of fun. Let's start with some of the little things that I got. I got this little stitch marker, and they put it in and I don't remember what place I got this from. They didn't sell yarn, it was just strictly stitch markers. Kim and I saw this and Kim's like, you gotta get that, that's you, totally. And it is. It is a little teeny teacup. Little teeny blue and white teacup with little gold edging. So there it is, you can see it. So it's a stitch marker or progress keeper because this does open up. So that was one of my very first purchases. Yeah, it was really cute. So I got that, and then I walked by one. This booth was called the Caradan Farm Wool Shop, and they were giving away free 6-inch rulers, which is very nice, very handy. So got that for free because we all love free. Then we'll start with, there's distal fink fibers, and I believe this is a local one to us. I think it's a Pennsylvania dyer. They had made a hat out of these two colors. Kim and I both of us bought these same colors, but these are the two. They're two mini skeins, and they had done them together as a color work, and it was really, really pretty. So, fall colors. I did a lot of mini skeins this time. Well, not a lot, but I did some mini skeins this time just because it gave me a wide variety of things to try out that I hadn't before without a huge commitment price-wise. So, yeah, all together, I think I figured it out. It's somewhere around $100 is what I spent. Not on these. These, I think, were 7-something a piece. So that was the distal fink fiber. And then I got these at, I believe these were Chincoteague yarns, which is Chincoteague Island, which is on the eastern shore of Maryland. And I got 2 mini skeins there. So this one is a pretty baby blue and pink, and it has some pops of teal in it, and it has some darker colors of pink in it. Really pretty. And there's, you can see there's some speckling in here as well. So there's that one. And then there is this one, which again is a lot of fall kind of colors. Kind of wonder, oh look, those 3 would really go together well. How about that? I didn't do that on purpose, I just now discovered that. But yeah, these are all fingering weight, by the way. They're all fingering weight superwash merino. This one, I'm trying to remember. I think, like I said, I believe this was Chincoteague yarns, where I got those 2. Then I went to this one stand, and they were selling, they had a a yarn sale. This was on Spinaway. This is Spinaway Farm. And they had some yarn in a box for $10 a skein. Yes, please. So I bought 2 skeins of this. And does it have a name? It says Spinaway Farm hand-dyed lace yarn. Now it's saying it is lace based on the yardage. It is lace, but it's a heavier lace. It is a 80% superwash merino, 10% or 20% bamboo. There's 700, let's try that again, 765 yards in each 100-gram skein. And so here they are. This one does have the blue in it as well. It's right over in here. So these are 2 of the same yarns. And I was trying to see, they were normally $28 a piece. They were selling them for $10. So yeah, it's pretty greens, blues, yellows, this kind of goldeny color brown. Really, really pretty. So altogether I have over 14, almost 15, I have over 1,500 yards of this. This is probably going to become a shawl of some sort. So I bought that, and then I also bought from them, and I believe these were 5. It's raining really hard all of a sudden. So if you hear that noise, it's just let down and it's pouring in buckets. They had these at the same time. They were $5 a piece. This is a worsted weight, 100% merino wool, and there is 175 yards per skein. And it says it is machine washable, so it must be some type of a superwash. And the type yarn, it's elite spun. But I just saw this and thought it was a really pretty color of chocolate brown. You can see it. There, you can see the color is really good. Just a real pretty, and I like the twist that's in it. So you can see there's a little bit of toning going on there. So I have 2 skeins of that. This will probably be a cowl of some sort, because I do wear a lot of brown and I need a solid brown to wear with not solid shirts. So got that one, but I think, like I said, I seem to remember that this particular place was called the Spinaway Farm. And then I also went to Miss Babs, which was a very popular place. They gave you a bookmark, and it also includes a little stitch marker that has a bead on it. It's funny, the bead is in my birthstone. There you can see. So that was included with the purchase, which is nice. And I bought 2 mini skeins there. It was funny, I saw this woman walking by with a full skein of the yarn I'm gonna show you now. And I went, ooh, I said, where did you get that? It's really pretty. She was like, Miss Babs, end of the row. This was in that great big building that I was telling you about that was all the way down here. It was like literally all the way at the end. This is the yarn that I got that I thought was pretty. Here it is, because you all know I like my teals. And this has like a little bit of pink in it as well. So you can see there's some pink there. It's pinks and teals and creams and dark teals and light teals. This was $11 a skein. It's 100% superwash merino wool, and this is a 38-gram skein. There's 133 yards or 121 meters per skein. This is fingering weight, and let's see. It's called Coastal Breeze, and it is their Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival color of the year. So you can see it right here. Right here at Maryland Sheep and Wool 2024. So I bought that one from them. And then I saw this one, and this was really pretty too. This was also $11. It's 133 yards. It's the same size skein as the other one, basically. It's also fingering weight. This color is called Lakeside, and it's also one of the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival colors for Miss Babs. And there it is. Really pretty deep tealy greens and forest green colors. Yeah. So like I said, I went for a lot of mini skeins just so I could have a little versatility without a lot of price. And then the last place that I bought something from, I wanted to get some fleece, and I do not remember the name of the shop that I got this one from. It's 4 ounces of pin drafted roving, and I paid $15 for it, which is a pretty good price for 4 ounces. And 4 ounces doesn't sound like a lot. 4 ounces will go a long ways. And this is the color I got. It doesn't have a name. It's kind of oranges, and there's some kind of maroony colors in here. So, and this is, I'm not sure what type of wool it is. Let me see if I can pull some of it apart a little bit to look how long the fibers are. Yeah, it's a pretty good, it's not a long fiber, but it's not a short one either. It looks like the fibers are about a 3 to 4 inch. You probably can't see that on here, but I am pulling fibers here. Yeah, and so this is what the roving looks like. So yeah, this is quite a bit. It's like I said, it's 4 ounces, but 4 ounces goes a long ways when you're spinning. So those are the purchases that I got from it. So that is it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Again, if you wanted to see a full overview of the Maryland Sheep and Wool Festival, you can click the link right here and that will take you to it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for our regular Saturday podcast. Bye, everybody.